Hello everyone, welcome back to Shady Movie Reviews, and today we're talking about the movie Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Alright, so the entire cast of Fast and the Furious quit, and now it's just the guy who uses too much baby oil and the ex-villain slash friend. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Alright, so let's just dive right into the plot of this film. So in this movie we follow Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw, side characters from the last 23 Fast and the Furious movies. And we also follow a young girl named Hottie who's being chased by an evil crime syndicate all throughout London. Hottie also happens to be Deckard Shaw's younger sister. Because of the severity of the problem at hand, the CIA and MI6 call both Deckard Shaw and Luke Hobbs in to join forces. And now these characters, once foes, now have to find a way to work together if they want to save Hottie and the world from a massive bioweapon that could kill millions of people. So the real question to ask is, will this catastrophic event force them to work together, or will it drive them further apart? Alright, so on to my positives of what I liked about the film. Alright, I just want to start off by saying that I honestly thought this movie was going to be a train wreck walking into the theater, but it wasn't. It was actually really action-packed, had comedy, had really good plot line, and it had some really cool scenes in it. My favorite being when you realize this movie is a Fast and the Furious Transformers crossover. And another point I want to bring up, guys, I really thought this movie was funny. I had a lot of fun with this film, and I honestly felt the chemistry between the characters Deckard Shaw and Luke Hobbs was really nicely done. They had really nice playful banter back and forth. Their comedic chemistry was really well done. And it was just really funny to watch throughout the whole film. Alright, and my last point, guys, I really liked how we got a backstory to Hobbs' character in this movie. And we got to see his home with Samoa in a very creative way that related back to the story. I honestly felt that it was a nice touch that greatly improved the film for me. Alright, so on to my negatives and what I disliked about the film. Alright, so one thing that I really disliked about this film is that this movie has the same problem as the last 4 Fast and the Furious movies. And that's that it's so over the top now that it used to, like the Fast and Furious movies used to be about hot girls and racing cars and running away from cops and family. It was very grounded. But now Fast and Furious films are like overblown spy movies. And then the other thing I want to bring up, guys, just that I felt that there were a lot of unrealistic scenes in this movie. But there were some things that happened in this movie that I was like, okay, you know what? I can deal with that. I can roll with it. You know, it's unrealistic. It wouldn't happen in real life, but I can roll with it. And then there were some other scenes where you completely lost me. Like, there was a scene in this movie, but you have Hobbs holding a rope connected to a helicopter, and on the other hand, holding on to the car. You're telling me that he's holding that helicopter down with his bare hands. He's not Superman. He's not Black Adam yet. Like, what? Bitch. No. You're Luke Hobbs. You're not fucking Samoan Superman. Okay? Like, oh. Also, just a little side note. Can someone actually produce a Transformers movie starring the full cast of Fast and the Furious? Because I was just thinking about it, and I think it would be hilarious if we got to see Dom and his crew fight Megatron. Alright, so on to my judgment and movie score. Time to bust out the shady meter. Alright, so for the plot of this film, guys, I'm going to have to give this movie a 7.1 out of 10. Because, like I said before, this movie was really fun. I had fun with the characters. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. And it was just all around, it was a pretty decent film that I wasn't expecting. And then for the script, guys, I'm going to have to give it a 7.9 out of 10. Because I felt that it was funnier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect it to make me laugh as much. I really love the character chemistry between Hobbs and Shaw. And then for the acting, guys, I'm going to have to give this movie a solid 7 out of 10 because Jason Statham and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did really good in their roles, really funny, and I just felt like all the other characters, they did really good, and the acting was pretty decent. I really enjoyed it. And then for the structure and pacing, guys, I'm gonna have to give this movie a solid 8 out of 10 because it was pretty well done. I feel like the structure and pacing was definitely like the best part of this film. It wasn't overly long, but it was also long enough to tell a pretty good and interesting story as well. So they did a really good job with having a pretty substantial runtime of 2 hours and 15 minutes, but making sure that they utilized that 2 hours and 15 minutes to make sure that the movie was interesting from point A to point B. And then for the overall score, guys, I'm going to have to give Fast and the Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw a solid 7.6 out of 10. So if you guys are going to go see Hobbs and Shaw in theaters, just know it's lightly shaded. So, Hobbs and Shaw, have you guys seen it? Have you guys not? Jump down in the comment section. Let's start a conversation. Remember, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.